Hello, beautiful life path number 1. Here's your reading for the current week. Now, don't get hold up on the dates. Whenever you find us, this is when you are meant to hear it. So, you are magicians. You have the soul card of magician. But remember, you also can have the personality of the Wheel of Fortune and also the Sun, depending on where your placement of numbers are. Okay? The Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Swords upright. The Hangman. All right. And the Seven of Pentacles. All right. So looking at this, I feel that a decision has been made, but it's going in a different direction than what you may have thought. I think you're utilizing more of clarity of mind and of thought at this point, this week, to get the perspective that you need. It's through a period that you've done of assessing. You have done some assessing of the situation. And I think that your course of action, you've decided that a different course of action was needed to move forward. Okay? And the reason I say this is because one's reverse, one's upright. I feel like, and the Hangman gives a different perspective. So I feel like you have looked at something and said, okay, my toolbox is the ace. You have aces. 2 of your cards, 2 of your tools came out right in the reading to indicate that you're utilizing your toolbox. In other words, you are deciding what you're going to be using for this next stage, for this upcoming week, whatever's coming in, okay? We all know, magicians, that you are just somebody who can make magic happen. That is just your lot in life, okay? If you decide to engage in that, you are the magic makers. Absolutely. Yeah. I see the magic happening, but it was in a time of pause, right? See, just the King coming in reverse is telling me that you needed this time to find the right thing to do. What am I going to do with this? How am I going to do? It's to connect the dots, to reconnect with what needed to be done. So this week, if you are questioning yourself or you're wondering where things are going to go, this is a little bit of a predictive of what's coming in, is that you are going to decide that maybe less emotional connection, more of a mindful connection to something will be a better approach to this. And it's after some perspective over it, some time to ponder it, a pause, maybe even a pause where you thought, ew, this is long, right? Both this and this is about assessment and, you know, kind of sitting and deciding no, maybe. And the King of Wands in reverse telling me that you didn't take action. You haven't taken action. So I'm not sure if you're ready to take action, but this insight is coming in. You are using the tools that is at your disposal. So good job, magicians. You're doing what the tools that you've been handed, you are utilizing. So no bad things there. Let's just see what Spirit has to give you for advice for the week. I'm being told this could also be a reconnection from the mind and the heart, okay? This could be not a one or the other. This could be a call to reconnect both to each other, and then maybe something will happen. I will pull the clarifiers here from Spirit and see what they have to say. Higher Self. Yeah, I definitely see by the Spirit saying that by the end of the week, you're going to be bringing harmony. Sixes are a lot about harmonizing with the self. And I can see both these sixes at the end. You also have the devil, that 15 is a 6. So there's a reharmonizing of yourself, your higher self, to yourself. And I feel they're saying if you take a moment to just confer with your higher self, and some people ask me, what is that? It's simply being quiet and in the moment. And just being quiet and in the moment, it really does help. You can see probably all the restrictions. As I've said, because more than one person watches this, some will need more of the mind than the emotional connection. Some will need to realize that there needs to be an emotional connection. Whatever applies to you, you should confer with your higher self and to remove the restriction. The devil is all about restrictions and bounds, and to reconnect with joy and the beautiful transition that life has to offer you, right? So we're all about change, we're all about movement, and it's maybe sometimes the Six of Cups represents nostalgia as well. It could represent you stuck in an emotion from the past and needing to move on from that. Whatever this means to you, it's you really getting introspective and getting insight from your higher self, finding the answers you need to get yourself out of the limbo, the stuckness of the situation, okay, an assessment. It is by a reconnection to the answer. And it's all over here, right at the beginning, okay? So don't dismiss it, even though they're small numbers, aces or ones. They're very important. Sometimes they guide us in the right direction. So there you go, my beautiful ones. Thank you so much for being here, my magicians. And no doubt, even if you are hitting a little bit of a snag this week, I know that it's only temporary in your case, because as I've said, you are very powerful. You have a lot of personal power, and you have a lot of will to make things happen. So just believe in yourself. Take good care, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.